My spirit name is Summer Sky Woman, and I'm a proud member of Missinabie Cree First Nation, and I am a proud community member of Timmins. So I want to thank you for being here today. It's very important that businesses support our nonprofit community. On behalf of Quilts for Survivors, I want to sincerely thank the Chamber of Commerce for your continued support and ongoing support. Your belief in our work has made a real and lasting difference, not just here at home, but across Turtle Island. And we have received many awards because we are a Chamber member. To date, more than 8,400 quilts have been presented to survivors, families, communities, and nations. Each quilt represents care, dignity, and a reminder that someone sees them, believes them, and holds space for their healing. Here in Timmins, your support has helped ensure that this work carries the same heart of gold it does everywhere it goes. Today, a quilt called Carried by Love was created in the spirit of remembrance, resilience, and compassion. It honors the children who never made it home, the survivors who carried their stories, and the love that continues to guide our collective healing. This quilt is not just fabric and thread. It is a message. It says, you are not forgotten. These are my people that we're talking about. I'm an intergenerational survivor, and it's very, very important that we don't just talk about reconciliation, that we join together in reconciliation, and that our land acknowledgements are not just an acknowledgement. You can say, yes, I live on stolen land. Yes, we know it's yours. Yes, we know we're not giving it back. Yes, we know we're going to take all the minerals and things out of it. We apologize. Here's a little bit. My ancestors died protecting their land, our land. And if you look at the Wampum Treaty, we're supposed to walk together. Not separate, not one over the other. There's no hierarchy. There's people. There's nations. And we need to do it together. When you work with our First Nations people, you're working with a group of very hurt people, hurt by our government, by our churches, by the people who were sworn to protect us. We tell our children, if you're in trouble, talk to a police officer. Go find a fireman. Go to the church. My people went there and we know what happened to them. I don't need to tell you all the trauma that happened. So when you talk to my people, remember, we're hurting people. But Quilts for Survivors is making a difference. It's telling survivors, we see you, we hear you, and we want to do better. We can't take away the pain that our ancestors caused. I'm also non-Indigenous through my father. So my ancestors also hurt my ancestors. So I'm on both sides of this spectrum here. But we can do so much better. And I think Canada would be an amazing nation if we worked together. And we can do that by supporting the work that we do. We all are a part of reconciliation, and our studio is just in South Porcupine. It's a beautiful space where community can gather. Survivors have walked in off the streets and they said, hey, I hear you make quilts for people like me. And I'm like, yes, we do. And sometimes we have quilts ready that we can just present right there and then. And other times we're ripping them off the wall just so we can give that survivor the hug, respect, and love that they so deserve. So I want to thank again the Timmins Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for allowing us to lead with heart and for showing what community support really looks like. Together we are carrying this work forward, stitched with love, guided by truth, and rooted in hope. So this quilt was designed and made by myself. It also is quilted. I used what we call a long arm. If you don't know what that is, come see me at 58 Legion Drive and I will show you. And you have to come and see, because unless work that we do, you kind of don't get it. And I know when Mr. Perry came to the studio for the first time, he went, "This is what you do. Okay, I get it now." It's not just a bunch of fabric and thread, it's a lot more than that. And this quilt took about 10 hours to sew together, which I've been doing this for 37 years. But it took me 8 hours to quilt it. So I really hope that on your way out, you'll take an opportunity to look at the stitching. It's all done by hand. I don't do computerization. I don't draw it out. If you saw my drawings, you'd be like, how do you do that when you draw that? It doesn't measure up. But we're presenting this to the Chamber because they've been a huge support. They've allowed us to participate in lots of different events. They've given us time to chat with all of you and to meet a lot of you. And if you would like a quilt for your office, come see me, because I have a way to do that. So thank you very much, and don't forget whose land you live on, and let's work together to make reconciliation something that we do naturally every day. Miigwech.